is it ever possible for two people who were once inseparable to become each other's fiercest rivals? That's exactly what's happened in Sydney's high society. Or, but before diving into the drama, take a moment to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. You won't want to miss stories like these. Uh, Steve, uh, Victoria Montano, and Martine Chippendale were more than just close friends. Some even describe them as sisters. And their glamorous lives as neighbors in Darling Point, one of Sydney's elite suburbs, uh, seemed to seal their bond. But things took an unexpected and fiery turn, leaving them not speaking at all. Their once shared world of luxury now feels like a battleground divided by private parties, icy silences, and elaborate schemes to avoid bumping into one another. If you're a fan of The Real Housewives of Sydney, you might think feuds are just part of the show, and they are until they spill into real life, creating more chaos than any producer could wish for. To it's ironic, really. Um, just months before their fallout, Victoria had used her connections to help Martine land a coveted spot on the series. She introduced her as a rising star, paving the way for Martine's big debut. Yet by the third episode of filming, the friendship was in shambles. Apparently, Victoria had caught wind of Martine gossiping about her to the other housewives. Imagine finding out that the friend you handpicked for stardom might secretly be trying to tear you down. That discovery left Victoria fuming, so much so that they each threw separate premiere watch parties for the show. Victoria celebrated with some of the other cast members while Martine hosted a much quieter affair, likely to avoid any confrontations. But their feud wasn't the only jaw-dropping moment. The reunion episode, which should have wrapped up season 3 with drama and flair, descended into chaos when another cast member, Caroline Gauthier, reportedly threw her stiletto at a producer during a heated backstage argument. You'd think the show's drama belonged exclusively on screen, but apparently real life had other plans. A point, even beyond the cameras, the drama followed Victoria. Late last year, while attending her godson Aston's funeral, she raised eyebrows for showing up in horseback riding gear, jodhpurs, and boots. It was an unusual choice for such a solemn occasion, but Victoria brushed off the criticism, claiming she didn't even recall her outfit. A little tip: if you're going to a high society event, maybe skip the stable chic vibe. Still, some of the whispers surrounding the funeral weren't about her outfit, but rather her falling out with Aston's mother, Amanda Lennon. Rumors swirled about a disagreement between the two, but Victoria quickly dismissed them, stating they've been friends for years. Um, I don't know who's feeding you this nonsense. She said, effectively shutting down the speculation. And of course, the cherry on top. How do you take all of this seriously when a shoe gets thrown? It's like an upscale version of dodgeball. It's just try not to imagine someone yelling, "Heads up," as a stiletto flies across the room. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.